Hey everyone, welcome back to Daily Downshift. I'm your host Nestor, and today we're going to be talking about some brand new news in regards to the Corvette C8. So starting off with our very first story, and this one is a little bit sad, the Corvette C8s have not yet left Bowling Green, Kentucky, unfortunately. Now, there were reports going around from Corvette blogger and Rick Conti that the vehicles were shipping out on Friday, but from my knowledge and all of the research that I've done, it seems like no Corvette C8s have left the plant whatsoever. So I'm not sure where they actually got their actual information from, but it seems like there have been 0 Corvette C8s that have been shipped as of the date of me recording this video on Saturday, February 29th. Now, that's not to say that shipping is not going to happen immediately. I definitely expect these vehicles to be shipped out on Monday, maybe Tuesday. But of course, as always, guys, you can subscribe to the channel, and once they do start shipping, the moment it happens, we will be covering it over on this channel, and you guys will be the first ones to know. Let's put our hands together and pray that there was no issues during the quality control, because if the rumors were that they were shipping out on Friday and Friday has come and gone and they have not left the facility, maybe something has happened, but honestly, I'm not too worried about it whatsoever. It was probably just a logistics error. Next, let's move on to one of our biggest stories of today, and that is that you can actually drive the Corvette C8 right now, even though they are not shipping the very first vehicles that were built just yet. Now, for $300, or to be more exact, $299, you can drive the Corvette C8 on a track, more specifically the track that's right across from the Corvette Museum. It is a 3.2-mile road course, and you can actually drive it, but unfortunately, there are some speed restrictions, and you can't just go full on out. There are no indications that you're going to be wearing a helmet or any type of safety equipment, so that is why most people believe that, you're kind of going to be capped in terms of how hard you can push the vehicle. But for $299, you can get into it, take it onto the track, and you'll be following a pace car. Still very, very fun, and honestly, you'll be one of the first people in the world to get behind the wheel of the Corvette C8. This is available right now. If I were you guys and you're interested in this opportunity, I would simply pick up the phone and call the Corvette Museum and ask them about this offer. If you like what you hear, then book it, drive down even if you live far away, simply because the experience of checking out the museum and then on top of that driving the Corvette C8 is just super awesome and sounds like a great time. This is something that's probably going to be appealing to a lot of people that don't have their Corvette C8 on order just yet, or if they do have it on order but have to wait for months and months from now to get their vehicle. This is a way that you can actually go ahead and test out the vehicle before anybody else, and then later on take delivery of the vehicle. Or for people that actually haven't ordered the Corvette C8 just yet, you can try this car out for $300, and if you like it, maybe put an order in for 2021. So this is really awesome and a great opportunity for a ton of people out there. Now, if you're somebody that wants to actually race this car and really put it through the ringer on every single corner, then you can also do that at the Corvette Museum. The facility will host several Corvette Experience days throughout 2020, with the very first one scheduled for March 26th. That's 26 days away. We're about to be in March tomorrow, so this is an opportunity for you to get into the vehicle and absolutely push it to its limits and see what the vehicle is capable of on their track. Now, this is something that's going to cost a little bit more money. It does cost $799, but it is a full-on experience. You get a special tour of the museum, as well as, food and drinks, lunch, all that good stuff. But, both are really, really solid options, especially if you're somebody that just wants to get in the vehicle and see how it performs. Last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, the C8 lease rates are finally out. This is no surprise. We were expecting these for quite some time, but because the vehicles will be shipping most likely, in a few days from now, these rates had to have come out. Now, it does seem like they're actually not that great of a deal, and this was to be expected simply because the vehicle is so hyped and anticipated. There aren't going to be any special offers for buying or leasing the vehicle. So basically this means you're going to have to go through Chevrolet's standard lease rate of 0.00258 or 6.2% APR. Now, this also correlates to CarDirect's computation of 36-month residual value for the Corvette C8 at 68%, which roughly equates to $890 per month based on a 10,000 mile per year lease with a $0 down. Ouch, that is really not the best APR for this type of vehicle. Now, I personally would definitely try buying this thing in cash. If you do have boatloads of it sitting in your bank, or maybe, maybe you have a ton of cash under your bed, then I would buy this car just straight up with cash. Otherwise, maybe look at your banks or credit unions for a great finance deal, because it seems like leasing this vehicle for at least the very first year will not be the best way to do things. You're going to be losing quite a lot of money, and you won't be able to hold on to the vehicle and resell it at a later date. This hurts especially bad simply because the vehicle is hard to get right now, and I feel like the depreciation won't be as severe as most people think. I mean, 63% after 3 years is quite incredible, and there's really not a lot of cars out there in the entire world that will hold their value this well. Now, for those of you that do love to lease your vehicles, if you're, a real estate agent and you use it as a business write-off, then I would not get your hopes up too soon, simply because once the 2021 model comes around and there's going to be a little bit less demand that there is in the first year, they're probably going to incentivize the lease rates and lower them or add some special offers into there. So it'll definitely be a little bit more appealing once the 2021 and 2022 model comes around, and then at that point you can probably pick one up for a pretty decent lease rate. But that's going to do it for today's video, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to stay up to date on all Corvette C8 things, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and if you like today's video, definitely drop a like as it supports us. Take care, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.